Naman has been part of our family right from childhood. He was there for my daughter's birthday. He was there with his parents for my son's wedding. And now he's become a actor for what he can do and not what he cannot do there. I want a special moment that triggered, oh wow, good that I didn't miss this movie.
Discipline, actually. More discipline as you mature to a certain... and on the very first day, I think it was in a Julabari, someone just asked me, are you a special guest? Just randomly. That what triggered me a lot.
Namaskar everyone, I'm Jyotsna Srivastava, and today I feel an immense sense of pride in sharing the interview with Naman Misra, my former student, my extended family member, and the actor of this inspiring movie, Sitaare Zameen Par, Sabka Apna Apna Normal. Naman has been part of our family right from childhood. He was there for my daughter's birthday. He was there with his parents for my son's wedding. And now he's become an actor with an inspiring movie there. Recently, Naman, his grandmother, grandfather, mother, all the family friend, all of us went to the theater and watched his movie on the big screen. That was an unforgettable and beautiful, joyful pride movie there.
Thank you so much.
What makes Naman's journey remarkable is just not his role in the film, but his resilience and courage as a young man on the spectrum. Through his work, he is challenging the stereotypes and showing the society that people should see him for what he can do and not what he cannot do there. In this conversation, I asked him about life that has changed before the movie and after the movie, since you have become a public figure now. So Naman, I want to know how things have changed at your workplace, society and friend circle.
So I think post the movie release, I think I've been getting a lot of recognition, the kind of rewarding experience I've been getting, the love, the admiration.
What about your workplace?
Workplace. So people have started to watch my film one by one, although due to various reasons they were unable to make time to watch the film in the theaters.
Okay, what was the reaction of the families and your neighbors and friends? How things change after the publicity that you have got?
Ever since the movie was released, now people have started to maybe after watching it, now they've already gotten know who I am, where I am today. And apart from this, I have been called for more events. I mean, I'm getting invitations by day after day, mail after mail. And in terms of because since I live in a residential colony, so I have been constantly invited for maybe some festivals here or there. As of recently, I went for Independence Day parade in my colony.
Oh wow!
In the market, it's in a market, but situated in my residential.
Okay. And people liking to be with you, and whereas it was Naman just passing by, but now passing by, Naman passing by is like selfie has to be taken, isn't it? Yes?
That's true.
Okay.
That's
true. Tell me, during this movie, and since the movie is talking about inclusion and the movie is about people with different abilities, I'll use the word abilities because everybody has some or the other limitations here. So the movie is talking about different abilities in the movie there. What is the best moment that you think that has triggered in your life and made an impact on you?
You ask him of the
movie. It's when you interacted with the rest of the characters, knowing that everybody has a different ability.
Yes, everyone has a different ability. Everyone has a different learning style, the learning patterns. I mean, if you could name each and every aspect with it, so the definition of normality, comes from those kind of aspects.
A special moment, actually. I want a special moment that triggered, oh wow, good that I didn't miss this movie. Something like that happened in the movie.
The applause from the crowd, the applause in a cinema hall, and and
While interacting with the
unwavered laughter also.
Okay, yes. And how about while interacting with the rest of the characters actually?
Yeah, so
किसी एक बंदे का बहुत हिट किया कि वाह यार ये अच्छी चीज थी.
if I could name the characters, so there's this one Sharma ji. He's always like a meme material. When I say meme material, in the sense that if you put some situation, then the only person that you could ever think of in mind in terms of the humor or maybe the laughter that will invoke is obviously Sharma ji.
Coming back to that question of traveling, commuting in a public transport, which has been a difficulty for most of the people with limited abilities there.
Yes.
And since now you've become a public figure, has that changed? I'm sure it has changed, but has there been a drastic difference, or you see a 50-60% of difference there in that?
When I'm commuting through a public transport,
especially the metro, the air. Why talking about where you're flying?
Airport, yes. On several occasions, I have been noticed by some of the commuters or passengers, passerbys going here from there. One of them have already taken a selfie. Strange story was when I was having an early breakfast. I had an early morning flight to catch. So I was just sitting in one particular spot in a food court area, having my KFC burger, and mom was also sitting right in front of me. And suddenly, a couple of people came in. But they have, approached us. And before I could, I have that one bite
of your burger.
A burger. Then they say, "Hey, are you? I saw you in that film, Sitaare Zameen Par." Stood there. They took selfies of me, and then very sweetly they said, "Sorry for bothering and disturbing you. Sorry for ruining your meal. Please enjoy." And then.
So now this has become a routine for you.
In airports, metro, not really.
Not much. Because the rush.
Because of the rush,
Okay. Naman, coming to one more question is I want to ask you that TK, you've done your masters, you are working in SAP and you have a good job there, everything is there. What is the personal growth that you have seen after the movie that has been released there?
Few aspects, if I had to honestly tell you, I have learned to be patient.
Oh, that's very good.
I have to be, 100% adaptable to to constant change in variables, transitions. And, anything can happen in any second. There could be something imminent at the very last moment. Chutki say it happens. So apart from that, I have to be, humble, to be really grateful for what I've achieved so far in my life. There's this last point which I should have said in the very first place, but
it's okay. Go ahead. Whatever comes to your mind.
Yeah. So patience was done, and then discipline actually more discipline as you mature to a certain. I'm not much of a morning person, if I were to say. Okay. On this, while going on the set, nowadays at times wake up from 4:30 to 4:35 in the morning, and then come back from the set about 8 or 9 p.m. at night. I just come back only to have dinner and sleep it off.
Oh, wow.
That was my routine at that time. So we spent most of our times on set for a good 13 to 14 hours.
So are you following that discipline since it was only during the movie, or you're still following that discipline?
एक बार तो आदत लगी, लेकिन टेम्पररी टाइम में लग गई. But fortunately, touch wood for me, I am in that workplace in which they don't say कि अगर late भी लिख दिया तो आपको salary भी cut हो जाएगा.
So it's basically they're looking at the work, that production, the result that you get.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Good. That is good. If
punctuality
it does not matter as long as you're giving them the results.
That's
Coming to the results now, being a Vasant Valley student there, how did you feel when you were invited as a speaker rather than being in audience and standing on the stage and speaking, addressing to the
Oh
students
yeah,
there?
honestly, when I was a student myself in Wasant Valley, I've always engrossed and fascinated by the people coming as guest speakers. Maybe be it a class activity area, a conference room, or maybe like a quadrangle, or
Yeah, the alcoves there.
severe alcohol in some places. The first prominent people, one of the prominent personality that I've witnessed on stage was
Was?
Dalai Lama. If I were to talking about the guest speakers, so I never imagined this day that I would myself be invited by
Yes.
a guest speaker. I mean, presenting my own, sharing my own experiences to like 200 plus students, teachers, the rest of the staff combined, sitting in one auditorium.
YouTube में unmuted, which you went to Vasant Valley and you became a speaker there. So I like the title Unmuted because it is letting you to express yourself. How was the experience there?
I mean, back in the day, I had a lot of difficulties. I had a lot of troubles in interacting with peers socially, and on the very first day, I think it was in Julabadi, someone just asked me, "Are you a special child?" Just randomly. That what triggered me a lot back in the day. I used to go back home and then ask my parents, why am I a special child? Why am I autistic? This and that. I mean, maybe when I reached end of middle school, I guess that's how groupism formed, or me, I couldn't fit into each and every group because of that because I I could sense there's some competitive edge in for each and every individual. I don't blame the the what should I say, the upbringing that they came up in, but
Awareness was lacking that time.
awareness was
Maybe we
lack,
can put it that way. The
yeah, it was
awareness was.
slowly coming in, but wasn't it didn't cover like either 50 or 60% of the awareness which is being spread at that point of time.
So now, when you went to that school
Yes.
as a speaker
Yes.
rather than an audience, how did you feel?
Proud.
Obviously. What else? What was the? Did you have butterflies in your stomach when you're standing and addressing the entire audience? And how much pride that they had when they interacted with? Like, I have immense love for you since you've been part of my family for a very long time, and that pride to meet your own student coming as a speaker.
Yeah, but almost by everyone.
Everyone there.
Point
Oh,
of time,
oh,
yeah.
that's.
They were very elated for me.
Oh, very good, very. Okay, coming to the end of our interview, the last question that I want to ask Naman is that you're working in SAP
Yes.
and now you have become a public figure, and everybody knows you. Most of the people, despite even if they haven't watched the movie, you've become a public figure. You are a celebrity now. Has the job change after you have become a public figure, especially in your workplace, especially SAP I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do the expectation of your work or result or orientation has increased more? Have they given you more responsibilities, or are they asking you to the target limit, the benchmark has increased?
So talking about
SAP itself. We are just talking about
itself,
the workplace.
I don't think there's any such changes in terms of my work, or maybe the targets or expectations that they've laid. Yeah, so working place I think it's pretty much the same. So I just needed a pat in the back from each and everyone, including the MD.
So how do you feel the recognition going right to the MD there now?
So I was kind of touched by it, passed by the fact that I've been congratulated, or maybe lauded by so many people,
Right, from the MD and everyone. Naman's story is a gentle reminder that acceptance, respect, and inclusion can transform lives, inspire families, and to see beyond the labels, embracing the unique thoughts of every individual. I'm so proud of you, Naman, and
Thank you,
for
ma'am.
just not being my student or in the movie, but also showing the world that with your self courage and honesty, you have brought a platform for many people with limitations that
right.
nothing is impossible. Imp has been removed, and as I said earlier also, that you are now being recognized for what you can do
Yes.
rather than what you could not do. That nobody is looking at that now anymore. And you have become a beacon for the society, for the inclusive society, for community to see and accept everybody with each and every challenges that we have there. May we continue to celebrate the work and spaces that we create for the normals with the term that your movie has, sabka apna apna normal hai there.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and we stick to that, sabka apna apna normal hai. Thank you so much, Naman, for sparing
been a
your
pleasure, ma'am.
time and giving me that time and being part of it. And we love to rather have your voice heard by many people and encourage. You are an encouragement for many people to come forward and start talking and accepting despite the limitations that yes, we also exist and inclusion should be there, not for because what the society is talking about it, but because we are diverse people and we should have everybody with it. Thank you so much, Naman, once
Thank
again.
you so much.
Pleasure.